My name is Susan Hough. I activate intuition, allowing the real story to awaken, which is remembering why we're here and releasing the stories that have been put in our way so that you can make the changes that need to happen.
And I love what I do, and I feel so grateful for that. And part of the reason I love what I do is I've always been on a path finding what I love the most, and it keeps going, even when it gets hard. Loved working in the mental health field, learned a lot from a lot of amazing people, worked in adolescent programs, multiple family groups, all kinds of process groups, substance abuse, you name it. I got to do it. It was a fabulous time in my life. When it started to change for me was when I read a book called The Spirit of Intimacy. It was written by Hough, and that book changed me. It awakened something inside of me that I had forgotten or needed to remember. In the Daguerre tradition, what's so beautiful is when when you're becoming a man and a woman, you go through this rites of passage and you get mentored. But when Hough came into my life, I was still working in mental health. I still enjoyed my job, but it gave me a new arena to do what I really believed in a different way. With rituals. I'm grateful for my mental health background. I learned a lot about just people and my own, journey where I've been to therapists. Heck yeah, man, I believe in that process. But what really shifted me and in my heart, what really changed me was the combination of that with the rituals, which are the rites of passage, really allowed my heart to be free. Rituals do heal. I mean, when I did social work, I think I still help people to heal. But I didn't make it as tangible. Rituals make it more tangible. Like it gives it almost like a container to change. Where the other was more loosey-goosey. You were trying to grapple with how you could get them. But for some reason, for me, I feel like my best thing that I can give somebody is a ritual to help them to have that container to hold them in a new way so that they have an experience, and through that experience comes this transformation.
And we're doing a Super Soul Sunday today here with Susan and Jane from Living Your Gifts. We're doing a New Year's ritual.
Thank you, and I thank the Daguerre, Hough, who her name means the keeper of the rituals, who's changed my life, for giving us this wisdom, for allowing us to know that it's always been and to wake it up today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for trusting. And thank you for bringing your gift into this room. Ashe.
So in Living Your Gifts, we use those 5 elements. We do fire rituals, we do water rituals, we do earth rituals, mineral rituals, nature rituals, and sometimes we do a combination of the rituals. But what it does, it'll awaken that intuitive piece that resides in you, that is a part of you. The elements can do the same thing as yoga, but in a different way, which is so beautiful. And if you can combine the two, oh my God, I mean, anything can happen. Let's say you are just not getting your words right today, that you cannot figure out how to speak clearly what's going on. You are just tongue-tied and you got to go in front of somebody and you got to talk. In the African tradition, that would be connecting to the minerals. So maybe I would take this mineral right here and I would hold it and I would say, okay, awaken in me the ability to communicate clearly, and help me to awaken that knowledge that connects to my bones, the mineral connecting to my bones, which helps me to remember how to be back in me in a new way. That easy. I mean, You gotta get used to doing it. It may sound a little far-fetched, but when you play with it, it's amazing what can awaken inside of you and what you can remember and recall. But what awakens is that memory of why you're here, that remembering why you chose to come to Earth. You know, Sabumfa's told me many times, it's like you're in the spirit office, you know, and you're getting a download, like, and you're like, yes, I'm going to take this on. I'm going to go to Earth. I'm going to do my gift. I'm going to be the best ever. And then you land here, right? You land here. And then you're like, what? This is not easy. How am I going to get back to my gift? Rituals take you back to your gift. Rituals help you to remember why you're here. Rituals awaken that part of you that has kind of gone quiet, be it from, you know, abuse or being put down, not honoring who you are, divorce, you know, all kinds of traumas that can happen. But what is beautiful about it is when you start doing rituals, you realize that all the hardships were taking you somewhere. They're taking you to that gift. May you allow Spirit to come into you and awaken that deep calling that's been always there inside of you, that has resided in that part of you that is just pure light. May it awaken, and may it hold you and nourish you, and may you bring it forward in the world. Ashe.